Would you like to talk to additional character after talking to a character who talks to character?
No. No, I would. I don't.
Well, that's going to be a problem for you because we're playing this game and then not in a different game. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just over. Just go through this portal.
Is it literally just right here?
It's right here. Just go through this load gate.
As it gets stuck on lanterns.
Lotus Chan.
Do.
How silent are you? Let's find out.
Oh,
you've immediately broken your promise.
The other sides have already arrived, sir. May I show you in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, guys, everybody else disappeared. Oh, no.
Yep. Welcome back to single player MMO.
Yep.
Massively multiplayer online single player game. Fuck, we haven't encountered her in ages.
Yeah.
It was me, wasn't it?
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks. Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Once again, we have called upon you to solve all of our problems for us while we stand as a group, some kind of council or whatever. Sup?
Yep.
Easy.
Hey, you know
Easy
what?
peasy.
At the very least, they have a really good reason for sending us specifically this time.
Yeah, because we solved every other problem before.
I mean, yeah, but we're also, you know, the only people who are free from, possibly being turned into a mindless slave.
Well, yeah, that's the go-to, like, Grey Warden explanation for why the whole game happens.
Yep.
You magically can't be affected by the thing that everyone else gets mind controlled by. That's why the MMO happens. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, mounts.
Mounts.
Go. Coup.
You're set.
Hero of the
I
Scions.
think this is the first Ellison that we've seen in any of the grand companies.
Is that just the elf
interesting.
people?
Yep.
I don't know. It's hard to tell what people are when they're human shaped and completely covered in armor and clothes and a hat. It's hard to make out. Like, oh, is that like the
Just look at the ears and you'll understand.
Is that? I can't see the ears.
I can.
I have to like zoom way the fuck in, which is how makes the game unplayable.
No, you can just click in on the
Hero
the
of
right
the
stick
Scions.
and you first person.
Let's just zoom in there. I actually still can't see his ears in first person because he's facing me. I assume it's just that's the only group of people that have like the gray skin.
I think
No, the Roganites also have gray skin.
yeah,
they're
the
brighter though, aren't
Rogadins,
they?
And I believe the Viera can have quite dark skin as well.
Hero of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand that you go to treat with the primal Ramuh himself, an unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I have been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation in the areas we speak, that we might ascertain the location where the Lord of the Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with our findings. I'm sure these
Is
are all
useful for
useless.
Nope. Could grab the mind one for my... I probably don't need it.
I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it would be much longer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh god damn it.
It's been
I
so
believe this
long.
was yours, Andrew.
This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summoned Lord Ramuh.
Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions?
It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please come with this one. Okay. Quest accepted.
This game's remarkably obsessed with like etiquette and greetings. Like whenever you arrive at a given location, you can pretty much guarantee that the first person you meet will not be the person you're there to see. And they have to tell you to meet the guy who will meet the guy who will let you talk to the person that you're there for, and you're like, oh, okay, come on.
Yep.
It's called immersion, Keith. Come on.
Is it?
It really is, unfortunately.
I don't think even Kingdom Come Deliverance did this much like intermediate steps, just even for realism. And that was its whole fetishistic obsession. It's an angry tree. It's
hello,
fine.
tree.
I talked to the person, so it can't get me now.
Wise ones have ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for the touched ones.
Oh, good. Well, let's ignore everything on the way.
Yeah. That'll definitely save us some time.
Yes.
Just
Flying
watch.
is
Just watch out for
useful.
teddy bears that set up tripwires. They'll break your neck.
What? I feel like that's a reference to something I'm not getting.
Yeah, one of the most watched movies of all time,
Yeah, let me do it.
featuring little bears. You'll never figure it out.
This one is most sorry, but one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one.
Wait,
Welcome-
to the south? Back the way we came from?
Yeah.
Welcome back to this speech
That's
pattern.
also west-southwest, not south.
It was if we went south on foot from where we were. This is the only direction we could have gone.
Oh,
You got a problem with me?
Papa Limo, he just never stops appearing.
I gotta get back into my Black Mage rotation.
Gotta remember how to play.
Well, no, I've been playing Arcanist too much, so I'm in my Arcanist rotation right now. Or trying to do Arcanist rotation.
Is Arcanist a healer or a damage dealer?
Arcanist is a damage dealer. Scholar is off of Arcanist, which is a damage dealer. Or a healer, rather. Summoner is the upgraded Arcanist.
This little goober's back.
Oh, yes. I think this is me.
So it's actually you. I am relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin... I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements.
Why did you... You know what, never mind.
Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Y'shtola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up.
Wait, what?
Now that I'm using first person, I can look down at him.
Y'shtola, hello.
That's you.
Is Y'shtola the one with the mask or the ears?
Y'shtola is the one with the ears.
That's quite enough, Papa Limo.
My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so.
Are you a skin changer?
Probably.
At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say that I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetherite. Come, hero. The Lord of Levin awaits.
Okay. Take us with you. Don't make us fly all the way over
You
there.
let us use your magic teleporting powers that somehow got you to just blink out of existence.
And
Yeah, that was silly because I could have just clicked the stick to stop being in first person.
Cutscene.
This is the police.
Come out with your hands out, Deku Scrub.
Uh-oh. We pissed off the forest guys.
Are we gonna have to capture Majora's Mask?
Probably. And or have the moon fall on us in 3 days.
Roll credits, we're dead. This song.
That's a huge beard.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. For light and dark given form when man was born. It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges, that they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye, but there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Eorzea, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to
I
observe
love how
the event.
he doesn't even flinch at the possibility, or doesn't even bring up the possibility that we, took that crystal by force.
That guy just wearing goggles over his goggles.
Yep.
No, he switched.
And he made the
Took off his
fucking,
goggles.
he made like a fucking night vision sound. It was really funny. Jesus,
Yeah,
I wasn't
excuse me?
ready for that. There's all this setup for the idea that Lord Ramuh is different from all the other Eidolons or whatever. He's different and reasonable and whatever. Anyway, get ready for the same boss fight you did with all the other ones.
If only.
It's probably because MMOs don't have... What, is it going to be like a special fucking Yu-Gi-Oh challenge?
Yeah, we have the dual cards.
Yeah, no, we have to run across through a flaming maze to jump into the ocean.
No, but he does have,
We have to balance this lighter on our hand over this over this glass, overflowing glass of alcohol.
does have an annoying fucking...
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Stuff we don't get to see. I guess we just click on it. The
Yeah,
striking tree
it's a
card.
dungeon. Or it's a instant
join.
Yeah, it's a duty.
Unfortunately, we don't have a healer at the moment.
That's fine.
It'll just matchmake.
Oh wait, no, it's a full party. Never mind. 2-2-4.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, Ramuh's a big one.
that's a chunky party. Yeah, they just set up this idea that it's he's totally different and so reasonable and all the other stuff, but then it's like, but this is an MMO, so we still have to like round it around to the only verbs that the game has, and so like you're gonna fight him. It's not like you're gonna like debate him or something.
We do. I keep forgetting we need to find more dances, if they even exist yet.
You can buy them in the marketplace.
Because this is still the stupid ball dance is the silliest sight. Hop, hop, hop. Oh my god.
That was quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome back to the matchmaking.
Main tank.
Welcome back to the matchmaking that people actually play.
Yeah, right. Do you think this is bad? Last night with Artemis trying to find a match before we started. Like, we had 2 hours before. 40 minutes it took to get a group together, and when it finally happened, somebody quit out. Sent us right back.
What were you trying to do?
I think we were trying to do
Is this the beginning of
Leviathan
Ghost in the
Extreme?
Shell?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this explains Levin in the name.
So
Or
pro tip,
Levin.
do not stand in the water behind him. He will electrocute it and kill you instantly.
Ah, the
No.
Bioshock method.
So where we're standing right now, this is water. Don't stand in this.
Oh. I almost ran
Oh,
forward.
right
I'm like, wait, somebody else has to pull. Oh,
Watch out
there's a
for the
ring around
lightning
me.
strikes. Don't stand next to each other.
I forgot to do my combo correctly. Oh. Bing, bing. I keep forgetting to apply my dot.
Yep.
If I do too many, it's like a rogue where you have to like have one combo point to apply your dot. Oh, these ones. Oh, weird. The one on me stayed where I was. Did we fight? Did we do anything about those sparks that are everywhere? A little concerned about those.
No, not yet. Ads will appear eventually, and we have to take care of those.
Do we like drag them into the spark balls?
No. You just fight them normally.
So, do we just ignore these spark balls forever?
Yep.
We can't just send our black mage to run into all of them. Oh, what's the X?
Come here. Come here and put it over.
Oh boy.
I can't move.
Yeah, he can't. Sorry, I forgot to say. If you get a big thing over you, like a crosshair over you, you need to bring the lightning to that person if you have lightning under you. That's the only way to unfreeze them. Otherwise, they get locked in place and they can't move.
Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for those.
Is that what happened to?
How I haven't gotten hit by something, I have no idea.
That's what happened to Effie. He's frozen.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can't move.
Yeah, he's frozen. He can't move until someone electrocutes him.
Ah, so when I get a circle, I need to.
And I
need to
assume
thaw
I
him.
won't do anything.
Okay, stand next to him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh.
Ow. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
When did you get good? You should have run away better. Fear me.
Yes, run away.
I'm not
when I'm
paralyzed,
completely
but
frozen
I seem
in
to
place.
be struck by you.
Oh, the ads are here. Make sure to
Oh,
take
I've
out
got
the
a
ads.
crosshair on me.
I'll take care of it if you. Oh, I don't
There
have
you
it.
go.
So someone's got to stand. Yep.
Yeah, this person got me. There you go.
Make sure that ad's defeated.
Oh,
Oh, just in time.
wow.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Did
That was
I
close.
get hit by?
You died. Oh! Okay, that wasn't that bad. That was really.
No, we would.
it-
If the ads weren't gone, we would have wiped. That was
Oh.
the test.
that was really dramatic. Oop. Ah. I got a crosshair.
Yep. I see it.
Oh, fire, apparently.
Watch out.
Get out,
Effie.
Effie.
Get out of the way.
I'm good.
Okay.
Is there a lightning beam coming at him?
Yeah, don't stand in the way of that.
No, he kind of like ran into me like he wanted me to get hit by it. Oh, this one sticks to me. I've noticed that sometimes the lightning ring doesn't follow you, which is weird. You can like leave it behind.
That's when the little ads are probably going to spawn next to it. Or not ads, but whatever the little...
I've got another crosshair, hooray. I can't do anything about it, right? I just have to just wait.
Yeah. Oh no, God, don't double him up.
Don't all murder me, please. He just seems to...
Okay, we need to take care of this ad.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
is there another one?
This fucking thing.
Ad's gone.
Do you just run? Do you just run really far away?
Effie, run to the opposite side.
It's not working.
I don't know how to make it go away. I'm sorry.
Maybe if I walk into no.
Maybe you just have to perpetually watch out for it until the timer goes away.
No, there's no timer on it.
Do you use those nodes to get rid of it? The ones that are just there, hanging out, all those weird spots.
I'm frozen in terror. Ooh, can you sit next to me, Keith?
Oh.
Or not? Okay, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, my God, I'm dead.
Is that really it?
Yeah. Well, we are only doing hard. Extreme is a lot harder.
Yeah, this
Extreme
is
gets like
we're back to
ads.
story boss fights, not nightmare raids. Remember what the rest of the game used to be like?
Yeah.
We almost never failed at anything.
Oh, hey, I can afford the final piece of the Algan armor. Yeah.
Where do I get the... What was the
good-
currency coming from that we were using to buy the armor for raiding?
We just got some.
That was Allegan Tomestones? That's what made the Ironwork set?
Yep.
Okay.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Asians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Oh, man.
Okie dokie.
Off to, Little Solos again.
We done
Gotta
it.
go.
Back to Little Solos.
Oh yeah, I have over 300. I can probably afford the weapon.
Yeah, you should be able to afford the weapon with that.
Yeah. Was it 300 or 600? Shit.
I'm getting the last piece of the armor, and then I'll get the weapon from raiding tomorrow.
'Cause the weapon
Well,
seems
maybe
to
I
be
should
like
get
the weapon's like the highest priority, isn't it?
Don't know.
Just like in any game in general, usually the weapon upgrade is the biggest upgrade for your character.
I'll check. We'll see. 'Cause
Definitely
I
is
got
for
every
me
other
because I
piece of the
use it to
armor
hit
brought
things.
back, so.
but it was a different vendor, so I didn't realize it existed. I'm like, fuck, no. I already spent everything.
I mean, the primary stats that are important are on the spellcast time and the intelligence stat.
Hero, you've returned. Dare I ask how Ramuh received your visit? We killed him!
We definitely killed him.
He challenged you to a test of arms? It is well then that you have some experience in such matters.
Some experience, yeah, okay.
The peoples of both
Understatement,
Gridania
sir.
and Little Solus will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You performed a monumental duty this day, hero. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once.
Big win.
Off to New Gridania, huh?
No,
Wait.
talk to him.
Oh, yep.
The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania. You were right. And make directly to the Lotus Stand. The conjurer at the Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, hero.
Okay,
Now
head
we're
to
off to Gridania.
Speak with Kmart.
Okay.
What little gods are made of accepted?
What?
Are they
Oh, yeah,
carried
no,
in by the
that's,
super stork?
Okay, where exactly are we going? The Lotus Stand? What's the closest?
Conjurer's Guild.
Conjurer's Guild?
Yep. That will take you directly there.
Cool. Do, 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 do.
It's so dark around here.
They say silent, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Welcome back, honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see your return. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within.
Yeah. Take me.
Off to the hidden area once more.
Where is everybody?
Not here.
A shame.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the Calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
It's just gas. Take a Pepto-Bismol.
You think she just like impales her pillows when she lays down?
Probably.
I don't think she has pillows.
Also, gotta
She
say,
just sleeps standing up.
Yep.
It's about damn time somebody finally realizes that they aren't doing as much shit as they are, or as we are for them.
It's not going to change anything. It's not like we're going to start doing stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
We're still
at
going to be the
least-
only people that exist. Did you just teleport? Oh, that's somebody else.
At least somebody
I thought that one of us
acknowledged
just
it.
teleported away. I'm like, we gotta talk to Tiny Man.
Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, hero? I'd hope Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone. But nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge.
That's all we
And
ever
it seems to
do.
And it seems to that Urianger, too, was pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, he was just sitting there in the corner watching. Of course he is.
What say you, hero? Shall we gather at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day?
Does that mean we're gonna have to sit there and talk with people for another 30 minutes?
Well, it says meet Minfilia, so yes.
At the Rising Stones. Yeah, it's like the one thing she does.
God.
These heads get almost fridged. At one time.
I'm just gonna wait for the teleport. I will run over real quick and turn in my tokens, however.
Yeah, this is the place with the vendor, right?
Well,
Yeah.
every city has a vendor. It's just this one.
The
Well,
one
no,
that we
actually, this one isn't the
went
closest
to.
one. The closest one is Ulda.
I mean, the vendor we all
exchange.
visited as a group last time, wasn't it at Mordona?
Meh. Okay.
Where we got all of our gear that we're wearing
Magic.
right now?
Special groups. Nope, that's not either. It's the
Ironworks gear?
No.
Where's your katana? Oh, they cost 600. I can't afford my sword.
Well, I guess I can't afford that either.
Oh,
so
it does
I'm gonna
9 more
take these.
damage. It's a significant upgrade.
A lot of damage.
I'm gonna need 260 Moraligan, whatever the fucks they are.
Wait.
Hey, Horn Lady, be a better ally or whatever. Give. What the fuck, lady?
Hold on a second here. I want to check something.
You're
real
such a
fast,
good
'cause
ally. Give me all your shit. Why can't I
feel
get
like
the
this is
stuff
more
from these
expensive
vendors?
than Ulda. Hold on.
No.
I want to test this because I remember them being like 240 something.
Same price.
You sure?
Yeah, they don't change price. There's not like a place to go to get a good deal. They're all consistent
There's
prices.
not like a reputation system or something.
No. Not.
They are
not
cheaper out here.
Are you sure they're the same ones?
Oh, they're. Never mind. They're. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's. Final Fantasy doesn't tend to have like that kind of loophole in it.
What-
It's just like
was it?
nope.
Was it just like not?
Those accessories.
Oh, yeah. That's very different.
Yeah, that's very different.
Hey, look, it's Rathalos.
You're not supposed to be here.
Say what now?
It's
Yeah, it's
Rathalos
Rathalos now.
from Monster Hunter.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Get out of here.
Yep. You're not supposed to be in here. You're also supposed to be way bigger than that.
Everybody looks better in this
Wow.
game.
I mean, it looks like it's just the same character model
It's a lot
shrunken
smaller.
down.
Yeah.
So it looks higher detail because it's smaller.
And they should make Rathalos smaller
That
in the
looks.
game.
It does not look good. It does not look like it belongs here.
No, it really doesn't.
I'll
very
be
much
back.
looks
I'll
out
be
of
back
place.
to Monster Hunter soon, because Rise is
Yeah.
coming out on Switch in like in like March, I think.
Is it
we have to go through this
cross-platform?
portal. I think it's just on Switch.
Yeah. I think they're doing the.
Yet another reason why I potentially need to get a Switch. Yeah.
I think the whole franchise has been like Nintendo exclusive for the most part until World. But World did come out on PC a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe again. Let's go to the Solar.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
And I'm here.
Okay. Welcome back, hero. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Leven, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ossian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together.
And why are we here?
Voice cutscene?
We're here to talk.
Why don't we just do that first?
Come on, voice.
The gang's all here. Even the toddler.
Everyone is ready. Let us begin. Eorzea, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Eorzea and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
Y'shtola?
Beats me.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Leven's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
I hope I die exactly like that.
In turn,
fall over.
the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether-given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Garlean. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Garlean survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread,
Well, I guess
I bid you
not,
surrender
voiced,
not to
so,
sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
The Lord of Leven is returned
I
to
shall,
the
Archon.
Aether,
Thank you.
as was Leviathan before him.
Ramuh's acquaintance was most intriguing.
Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Leven. All have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light.
The limitless potential of man, hired and servant, grows mightier by the day.
I think this was my guy, but I don't remember what voice.
Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key.
That is a task to which we bend our every effort.
Oh no, it's
La Habrea.
oh fuck, this guy.
Divine seeds wherever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil.
Have we killed
need only
anything
lead
yet?
men to the field, and by their eager hand shall a new deity arise. We just did a duty.
He's alive.
That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again.
I don't mean fight. I mean like in the entire game. Have we really even killed anything yet? Or is everything just always back?
Everything's always back.
Yeah.
To be fair, these Ossians are immortal.
Because La
So-
Habrea was
Also-
essentially the main villain of the entire main game, right? And he's like, there he is. We'll never be rid of him.
Well, yeah, because he was possessing somebody. We didn't actually attack him. We just
Did we need it?
removed-
Did it
we
need to be
just
this?
exercised him.
I feel like we didn't need this level of convolution where they're like, you know, the Aether. There's also a place
Keith?
that's not the Aether.
Keith, have you ever played a Final Fantasy game where it's not a convoluted plot?
Usually they're not long enough to get this weird. Like, we don't need a second Aether that's the bad Aether. Ooh.
Well, it probably also doesn't help that each expansion is written by a different person. So you
Oh,
have
God.
like
Yeah, that would do it.
new people coming in writing on a story that may or may not have been good in the first place, and so then you're like, I guess I'll try fixing this.
Like, there being an Aether that's like the Aether but not the Aether is just like how there's this new group of robed people that's like the first one but different. These ones have white robes. I'm like, god damn it.
I mean, yeah, it's basically, hey, these guys hang out in purgatory and no one can get to purgatory or stop them from going to purgatory, but we can stop them from going to purgatory. And it's like, what? Okay.
It
why don't we
feels
just
like
do
that time in Mass Effect Andromeda where I scanned a mushroom and the scan of the mushroom said, this seems like a mushroom, but it's not. Cool.
What?
Great.
Could you imagine someone had
it's
to write
something
that
else.
and then like someone wrote that and someone approved it? It was like, I guess that's good enough of a description. They're like, what? That's like malicious compliance level. Like, write a
It is
description for this
malicious
mushroom,
compliance level.
but it's not a mushroom. And
I
it's
just,
like,
I
all right,
just
I'll
fucking
write that.
cracked and went on a rant for like half an hour.
That makes
Anyway.
sense.
Now the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, hero. Oh no. What is she going to... Oh. Never mind. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. See, people are finally giving us recognition.
I just can't get it open. Could you loosen it for me?
It mentions, in particular, the names of all the defeated primals. Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal the 12th, may he live forever, Leviathan, now Ramuh.
Fantastic.
Needless to say, there is only one among our number to efface them all. Hi! And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. Finally! I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You know, if we had a choice, I feel like that number may not be 0.
I mean, I don't think that's accurate. We like hung out at a crystal tower for like days.
I mean, it's a self-confirming piece of dialogue because you can only reach it if it's true.
You are a true hero. And Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard.
The Ossians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals, too, will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solus, who wish not of conflict. Of Alisei, who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the Calamity. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag, that we might be spared the horror of another ultimate weapon.
Kind of already did that.
Of course, when speaking with our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ossians, and combat it we shall.
This is what's called a filler episode. Holy shit.
I feel like this is probably Thancred.
Why do they do this?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know.
Your enthusiasm is truly heart-whelping, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time.
Oh, nope. It's this guy.
Same person, so it's fine.
Yep. Alphino, I take it the troubles of Ulta no longer require your attention.
There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and I speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from Ella. You recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents went missing? They were found unharmed. She wishes me to pass on her thanks to you.
Why, Alphino? Am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Somebody's got a crush.
What? It was a child.
I mean... It's Final Fantasy, who knows?
He is technically a child as well. He's like 14.
I think he's probably like 1400.
No, he's literally 14.
I don't think Ellison have that long of a lifespan.
He gives off bullshit,
a
immortal child, dragon person vibes.
I mean, he might live forever, but he has literally only been alive for a small amount of time so far. Don't let the white hair fool you. He's not like a ancient loli.
They keep acting like these are two mysterious, like, super strategist beings, these twins. So I assume that they're like fucking immortal or something.
No, they're not.
He's just some asshole that we keep pretending is important.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they could be like me, which has just, you know, tons of intellect boosting items.
So fucking stupid.
Yes, I put on this coat, and my intelligence goes up by 49 points.
Oh, sorry, Alphanod's 16, not 14.
No, it's still
That's
a kid.
stupid.
Teenager. Anyway,
Keith, you can't keep saying that's stupid when the entire game is made of stupid.
But that's really stupid.
I mean, you have
Is
Lalafell
it?
who are walking
He's
around
treated
and they can be
constantly like an authority figure, and he's 16. What the fuck?
Honestly, you put even the most ancient Lalafell, you shave their head and their any facial hair, they look like a 5-year-old. Like, what's your point?
They can be old.
I mean, yeah. I mean, alternatively, Minfilia is 27.
Like, not even fucking shonen in anime pretend that the fucking little kid is like the authority on all things in the world, and we all like work on behalf of their mysterious ways. It's like he's always just some asshole. Then he gets superpowers.
Oh god, don't even get me started on Bleach.
No one like thought Ichigo was smart ever.
No,
Yeah,
but a lot of people listen to him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he literally ran a team to invade a society older than him, his parents, and his great-grandparents.
Basically older than history itself. Written history, anyway.
It's not technically older than history. It's like...
And it wasn't even that hard.
Yeah.
I mean...
Go
for it.
Yeah. You may have been away from Revenant's Toll from some time now, I believe. Might have suggested that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. You mean we get a break? What is this nonsense? We're not supposed to have vacations.
I don't want a break. I want to fight.
Yeah. I want to go, cast spells at things.
Yeah, we get breaks whenever we feel like it. What she's talking about is a tutorial.
Fucking goddamn it. Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Must we? Why do we have to babysit now? Again.
Tell him I'm not home.
We don't have a home.
I went to fly to the Crystal Palace and stayed there for like 300 years.
Tell him I'm taking a nap.
We don't seem to even have a home. We just kind of mysteriously showed up on a wagon one day. And so our journey begins. Who the fuck are you? I don't know. I'm here now, though.
I am the hero. Yo, do you have any paperwork to prove that? No.
Ride in on a wagon and instantly become the most important person in the world.
Oh, wait. Yozan's in here. Okay, then. Oh god, it's this kid.
Oh my god, I'm like towering over this child.
Yes.
He's half my size, quite literally.
Holy god. I look like the giant vampire from Resident Evil compared to him.
I don't remember who was voicing this guy.
Look, it's the hero. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we're finally formed our own Doman Adventures Guild to protect all of the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, here, Mr. Hero? Would you? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals.
We just decapitate them.
I don't have a sword. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'll beat them to death with my staff. There, problem solved.
What's all this commotion then?
Probably. Well,
I was more right than expected.
You're right.
Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet, I guess. Did you know that Mr. Hero's back?
That's my name. So it would seem. Welcome home, hero. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. Hoary Boulder?
Hoary Boulder, dude. This name.
What a name. Wait, is that Hoary Boulder?
I can't imagine. If he didn't get
called
Hoary Boulder
the other person's just bowing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy was totally teased as a kid, being called Harry Boulder all the time.
I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we largely remain unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the art of combat, eager to get them killed.
I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore, we're adventurers.
Tell that to Anakin.
And we were just asking Mr. Hero if he would give us some more proper training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you?
Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I am afraid the fiends of Mordona are ever so slightly too dangerous for you.
You're like level 44, kid. What the hell? You're gonna die.
I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with the hero? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will.
That's not even going to be fair at all. I'm just going to blast you to pieces.
Hori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend.
Ha 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 ha. Male, perhaps maybe I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, hero? Would you consent to spar with me?
Slight creepy smile with a nod.
Hurrah! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing.
Is it a tournament if it's just 2 people?
No, not even remotely.
Do try not to disappoint them,
Have faith, Colton. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. Choom. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. You
oh
gonk.
Boy, I get to blow up a... I get to blow up a dumb fighter, hooray.
More door.
It's really not the best hit rate for people.
No.
If they're like, I'm gonna cross swords with you, it's like, which class are you fighting?
Pardon me while I fly and then just
not a
blow
ton
you
of
to
sword
pieces
users in this
around.
game, actually, like on average.
Oh,
Hi, hello.
outside of the
I am sword
What?
user.
Yeah, we are both
yeah,
sword
you don't wanna-
users, but there's not that many left after us.
Dark Knight.
Let's see, Revenant's Toll? Is that
Dark
nearby?
Knight's a spear, I guess. Yeah.
And
Right-
Dragoon's
right
a spear,
outside.
right? There it is.
Yeah, Dragoon's a spear.
Ninjas probably use daggers, monks use punchy punch. All the spellcasters use spellcasting. So,
You're late.
A marauder, I guess.
you guys have
Technically
faster
uses an
loading
axe.
times than I do. It was good of you to agree to this, hero. I trust you're ready to begin.
This guy's totally a oh god
Level
damn it.
synced quest. We haven't had one of these for a while.
This
Bye,
guy's
guys.
totally a paladin.
Kick. Oh.
Level 50.
3 levels
All
above
right.
you.
I'm only level 51.
How are you that far behind? What? Oh right, yeah, never mind.
Very well, let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer.
Hori, are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is hero you face.
What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without this dick to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today.
How humble. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work.
It will.
It will.
He's like level 12.
Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you?
Just tell us who's talking.
Oh, these people.
God damn it. Why are there so many spectators? Ida, what? Who are all these people?
When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on.
God.
Yes, and there's still more to come. When I mentioned the hero's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. You know, the hero's name, which we will never say. Why, my own popularity seems to be a sickly shade in comparison.
You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake.
Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman.
There's another there's too many children.
You can win, Mr. Boulder.
There we go.
This is way too much hype. We shall soon see, on your guard. I thought there's more spectators coming.
Oh, that smile, no, get
Creepy
out.
smile.
They're gonna, I mean, they're gonna be dead. but
And now get blown up, please. And 17% of your hit points in one shot. Yep, this is gonna be easy.
He's off to a bad start. Oh,
He's
you don't
already out.
Such power, the tails barely do you justice. Yeah, you don't even have to defeat him.
That is
He gives up quick. Not over yet, it can't be Hushion.
Aye, the children have the right of it.
I don't know. Too many people talking.
Hi, the children have. Oh, okay. This time I join the fray. On your feet, hooray! All right, I'm gonna kick your ass too.
Hip hip hooray. You get to get beat up first, because you're the healer. That means you die. Oh, he's very destructible.
Yeah, no, he's out already.
Oh my god, he's like actually dead.
You killed him.
Wow. That was just bad.
Oh no, he looks hurt.
I did a crime.
Mr. Hero's so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder.
Can't disappoint the younglings. Ugh.
I haven't even taken damage, sir. Can you please?
I've charged up my super attack, so this is unfortunate for you. Goodbye. Never have I faced such strength, but the lesson must continue. He's literally useless against us.
Yeah.
Did he stop taking damage? What's going on here? Did he activate tank spec? Did he forget until then? Embarrassing.
That was really fast. Holy crap, man.
I feel like I was immune to damage.
I was for a little bit of time. Metal War's great.
Have bested me. I yield. But the fuck? How did you put a sword away that way?
What? How did... my head was out of frame.
That freaked me out.
Just put the weapon away and my head just goes out of frame.
I put away my weapon in like 3 frames.
Yeah.
That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. And we all saw and we'll never let him forget.
We knew you couldn't lose, hero. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who are these people?
It's the development staff.
They send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same.
You're gonna get mind controlled and then you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You don't have the echo. Go away.
Yeah, you don't get to aspire to prove yourself to fight the primals. Like they put a fucking like creepy chosen person element into it, so no one else gets to be the chosen one. Impressive as always, hero. Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. You know you could have come to the raids. Your sister was there, and your grandpa. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? 'Twas the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. You're 16!
Wait, hang on. I'm just realizing something. He's addressing Eorzeans as if he's not an Eorzean.
That's why
I never noticed that until just now.
That's why I'm always like, he's some sort of weird special bullshit kid.
No.
I mean, if he's not from Eorzea, isn't Eorzea the planet? Or is the continent?
It's a continent.
Okay. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus's single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for the desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. 'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day.
Or die trying.
Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. But does everyone in your country suck? A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. No. What is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat, and effectively counter the schemes of the Askians, is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of Rising Stones.
That metal has to be bad for that lake, right?
Discussion is a strong word.
Like, it has to be poisoning the water.
Presumably.
Shouldn't you get rid of that? Hasn't it been like a fucking decade since that thing showed up? Come on, guys.
Do you think people care?
I mean, it's free metal, guys.
It's
like,
free
you could probably
metal?
use it.
Yeah, no, it is free metal.
It's free fucking metal.
Not only that, it's also Garlean as well, which, you know, seems to have a forefront in terms of technology. So the metallurgical properties of the metal
probably good metal.
Yeah.
Like, seems like a waste.
Oh fuck! I can't fly over that wall.
Why can't you fly over the wall?
Because it says your mount can fly no higher.
No. Gotta do it.
Shit! I got turned around in 3D
space. Oh my god!
space.
We gotta go back in here again.
Yep. There's nowhere else to go. Anytime we're doing actual story, it's always in the story place, which is here.
It is Doctor Story Place.
Oh, hey, look. Hi, Alphino.
Someday.
Any day.
We get there at different times.
No.
Thank you for coming, Hero. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way to a truly united Eorzea.
Isn't that what the scions are supposed to be, though?
No, scions are like a neutral police.
What?
The scions just make sure that any threats to Eorzea are dealt with, and they don't have any allegiance to any nation. So they're basically like they're like the Avengers. It's like, we don't care about anything. We don't care about politics. We just care about beating the shit out of bad guys. That's it. If bad guys show up, scions are there. Like, that's it.
And then Civil War was, oh no, the politics care about you.
Yeah. It's like, well, that's what the problem we had with the primals is like, oh no, there's politics now, and we're like, no.
That's why we ran off. We Metal Gear Solided it. We went off to make our own little military state in neutral territory.
Yeah.
Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground. Damn it, please don't. But I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the Seventh Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone.
Don't we already have that with the Grand Alliance?
I genuinely don't even know at this point. And while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. 'Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. So, also being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, 'tis yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. Obviously.
Yeah.
Now all we need is the approval of the fucking governments. Oh. Is that all? You mean basically the entire premise of what would have to get done? A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I ask you to accompany me on the journey.
We don't want to tax you any more than we already have, except for this one last thing.
And attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall.
I'm getting one small favor vibes off this, and I'm not liking it.
One more favor. One more favor. One more favor.
One more favor.
Jackie? I got a Savage Might Materia 4.
I should rewatch that one day.
Yeah, nothing will ever be as bad as one small favor.
The voices aged
Quest is awful.
much less well than I remembered. I found Jade
Adventures?
Yeah, I found Jade incredibly grating, and I'm like, oh, I hate her. And she was like the audience surrogate, but that's when you're a kid. When you're older, you're like, oh, God, shut up. Ah. Your voice sounds like that all the time.
Yeah, she has that like a dismissive, punky teen voice, doesn't she?
It's just very grating, like it just the sound of it, the way that's the way that it's acted is just always like, ah, my ears.
I'll have to listen to
I
it.
found it on like YouTube at some point.
Curious now. I'll listen to
The
what it sounds like.
Kawarthas Central Highlands. The drop shadow always looks so weird on that screen, on the black background. They were playing the cloud song. I will ride
All right,
on
let's
my
see here.
cloud.
over here?
Head directly east of the Aetheryte Plaza in Limsa.
Do 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 do. What have I done? Wait. Wait, one of you is here too. Wait, did I fuck up and go to the wrong quest?
Probably.
Maybe.
Are you also here? Who's this dot?
What?
That's Andrew.
Yeah, you guys are at the wrong spot.
What?
Dude, I think both of us just flew to the side quest that's been sitting in our quest log all this time.
Oh, we have to go to Limsa.
Yeah.
I think I fucked up and didn't get the
I don't know
quest.
what quest you're on right now.
Blood for Stone is where we left off somewhere else.
Oh.
That might have been. I don't remember what that was. Did I not get the quest or something? Shit.
It should be recruiting the realm.
Fuck. I think I somehow didn't accept it. Fuck. I guess I gotta go back to where we just were?
Oh my god, yeah, you gotta go back to Ordoa.
Yeah. I don't have a quest in my quest log. I wonder if I accidentally abandoned it somehow with a weird misclick. Yeah, recruiting the realm accepted, it says there. Did I unaccept it somehow? I'll check my quest log after this loads. Maybe I untracked it somehow. I don't see quest abandoned in my text, at least. Shit, where's the quest log menu? Hey, recruiting for the realm.
Yeah, it's in Limsa.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I somehow pressed a little X. I mean, the no symbol. It's like a circle with a line through it.
Oh.
Oh.
I somehow
Good idea.
I somehow got hidden.
I didn't know you could do that. That would have been nice to know, honestly, because I have 3 quests I can hide.
It was probably like a weird accidental controller input when I was trying to leave a menu.
Probably.
And so then I only had 1 quest in my quest log, so I went to that location, and so did you.
Yeah.
For who knows what your excuse is.
I just was following what it said. Let's see.
Which part of town did you guys go to?
Limsa. Let's go to the center.
Yep.
How do I hide this one? Let's see. There you go. Oh yeah, if you hit X on a quest with the controller, it gets taken out. Let's see. Hey, there you guys are. Sup? Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral...
What?
Bluffswin.
Blowfish.
Blowfish.
Bluffsvin.
Hody and the Blowfish. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't to range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter, that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey.
Oh boy, we gotta go to the upper decks.
Go find recruits in the upper decks.
Which there is a there's a staircase right here.
Yep.
Womp womp.
How fun.
Oh god, why?
What is this? What do these words mean? Poncho is open. Exodus Miss W18P5 hosting Trance Paradise 500, our 10-year celebration with multiple DJs.
What?
That's a mouthful and a half.
Someone send that to you on YouTube? What the fuck?
Just says that in text in the game chat or whatever.
Oh.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Such a string of things I just don't understand the meaning of.
An organization with the freedom to operate within impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me.
On the way here, there's an NPC that's just named Giga Wazoo.
Master Alphano's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Laminsa must needs receive my full attention. You are a scumbag.
Oops.
Making me walk all the fucking way here only to say no.
Attune.
Yeah, good
You're
call.
not attuned to this?
No.
Okay.
Why would he be? He's never been all the way down here.
You know what? That's fair. Heading over to the after.
I don't fucking live here.
I mean, neither do I, but... Well, actually, no, then again, I technically
Yeah,
do,
but-
because I'm also an Arcanist.
I want to say Artemis took you all the way over here.
Which one did you go to?
No, I got every single time that we went to...
Where'd you guys teleport to?
The Aft Castle. Anytime I went to any of the new hub worlds, I immediately got through all the Aetherite crystals, whether I needed to or not.
I try to minimize
Who
my
in the
time in
bloody
these
hills
towns.
do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sudden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalian's door. Okay, fine, fuck
A
you.
dandy, you say?
Dandy.
Dandy Carvelian?
Apparently. Also,
Mel Coco.
that was probably the quickest I've ever gotten into that accent. Yeah, that was the thing.
Wow, you're growing.
Has anybody read this one yet? I don't think so.
I think Andrew just took it and ran away.
I did.
Well, your turn, Keith.
I'll read the last one.
Nanza.
A precursor to United Eorzean Grand Company? Well, while I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naldic and Vilmelis keep me close at the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions.
I mean, that's something. Better than everybody else has told us just to fuck off.
Well, if it ain't Hero, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Roll, don't ye? Former old company of heroes? 3 whistles at Bronze Lake? Aye. It ain't often I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm glad I did. How fare ya these days? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work. Huh. Sounds like a right lark, it does. Alrighty, lass, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. Alright, bye, dude.
Bye. And now up to the landing platform.
Yep. Let us land.
Gotta fucking.
I guess
walk
we
all
can
the way
mostly
over.
just go fuck ourselves.
Yep. Only 2 people on that entire list. We're like, hey, yeah, we'll do a thing for you.
This place is utterly filled with an endless population of suitable candidates. 2, you might say.
Yeah. Right?
I mean, it's a whole city. That's a lot.
2 people out of an entire city.
They're acting like it's a big military thing to span the entire continent, but you always got to remember, it's like, oh yeah, but it's JRPG terms, so there's gonna be like 7 people.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go?
Up to the airship landing.
Is it from the plaza?
You can get there from an 8th, right?
Yep. Sitting here waiting for you guys. Now, where is Keith?
I mean, I never keep up. I never know where the fuck you guys are going in towns.
Go to the 8th right, Crystal, and click on airship landing.
I don't think I have that one.
You should.
I think I just went to plaza. Maybe I missed
I
it. I
certainly
don't
hope you
know.
would.
I already
'cause
left.
Otherwise, you're going to be walking for a while.
Well, isn't it just from the lift attendant?
Yeah, it's just an elevator.
Yeah, I already
he's
went to the
gotta get to
Aetheryte.
one.
I already went to the Aetheryte Plaza. That's I knew where this was. You said airship landing. I'm like, oh yeah, the elevator by the Aetheryte Plaza.
You could also just take the Aethernet to get here.
He's saying he doesn't have it.
You just ignore things we say and then start the conversation over, don't you?
Apparently.
It was like two lines ago.
I just
Where's
blanked over it.
the
Anyway.
Ethernet that you bind to? Where is it? I don't see one.
You don't.
You don't.
Just unlock it.
I don't
Once you
think it was on
bind,
the list.
once
I don't
you've
know. Whatever.
touched all the aetherite crystals, you have access to more.
Oh right, he hasn't touched all of them yet.
Hero, your recruiting went well, I trust. I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa Lominsa. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I, too, was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nofika's altar.
Take your time. I'll wait. 2 months later.
My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates is run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before.
Okay.
Wow. What an honor. We gotta go to Mikato's amphitheater. My god, is this where we originally met her?
Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Eh? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Boscarans.
Okay.
Who? Laurentius, I was selling maps and supplies to the Garleans before you and those red-bellied poachers mopped the forest floor with my erstwhile employers. Here, now, just how many criminals have you dealt with at my ignominious tale? Or, ignominious? Jesus. Tale ignites not the slightest flicker of recognition. Huh. Less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Garlean? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? Dude, I don't know, considering the fact that he's a traitor.
He's apparently on the list.
Yeah, he's apparently on the list. As matters stand, the Wood Whalers have not more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. Revenant's toll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I'm a changed man. Well, I can say right now that it will be a pleasure of making you explode if you decide to backstab us.
Yeah, I don't remember the quest at all, but I do remember the name Laurentius.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to forget that name. I do vaguely remember the quest.
We've just been through so much, and that was such a not-important thing in the scheme of things. Hate to say it to you, dude, but you don't matter.
Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest, or your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We are just... Oh, Hero. It has been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copperbell mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer back then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mayun tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. I don't remember what that is either. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of the New Order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing that I spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. That's how you pronounce his name.
Wow.
Oh god. Alright. Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. And this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such a time your organization is more organized. Wow.
Wow.
Alright then.
You would
Fine,
offer
fuck you
this
too.
old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land.
And now I run all the way over there. It's so good that we don't have mounts here. It really improves the experience.
It
does.
It's great, right?
Teaches you to appreciate the beauty.
Of the gray shadows and bad lighting.
Appreciate harder.
There we go. I got the judgy one. So now we go to the airship landing. So where is that attached to?
Aetheryte crystals.
Once again, physically, where is that? Because I need to go to where it's next
Very
to.
bottom.
Yep.
If you don't have it, it means you haven't attuned to every Aetheryte crystal.
I haven't attuned to all the. I haven't done that for any of the places. That's why I'm asking where it is located.
Just go to the Aetheryte Plaza and then head south.
Yeah, go to the plaza. It's inside of the guild hall down the hill.
Yeah.
Side of the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, indeed. Directly to yourself. There you go. Just watching your dot move around.
That's what it do.
Enjoying your cushion.
Yes, it's a very good cushion.
I'll take my padded bench, thank you.
It's a fun minion.
Just let me jump over fences.
See?
Is it? Oh, it is a cushion. I thought it was just a carpet.
Nope, it's a pillow.
What news, hero? For my part, the Elder Seed Seer was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Old Dal while our iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Didn't he make the list of people we're tracking down, or are we just checking random people? I guess I'm inclined to think of it as a list because what? I didn't get it. Oh, it didn't let me. Oh, right.
Because we're going to Udal.
Right. Yeah, it's return home.
Yep.
I was like, why didn't it let me come in?
Off to the Royal Promenade, which is
Soup.
the Chamber of Rule. You push the return button.
The Royal Promenade.
Is that usually the
Chamber of Rule?
Yeah, the Chamber of Rule. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, because yeah, we gotta meet him.
Because royal.
Place. Yep.
Royal Rule. Gotcha. We did it.
My favorite part of this quest is the loading screens.
Think of a joke from like Ja Rule, which translated to German, I believe, means yes rule.
Yes, rule slay. Ulda, the gilded city, was where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves to be successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to our poaching of her personal guard. Then why did we meet here? Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, hero. Why did we meet here? Oh, we can jump down. Ow.
Oh, I mean, it's a shortcut.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
a shortcut.
just some nice shin snapping sounds.
Yep, no big deal.
Wilrid.
Wait, you're the lady who came to a little amigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Any road, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man, so here I am. A new company of champions, and you say it'll take me to the corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same striping you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I know now is out there.
What is a stripling?
Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson, of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Oh God. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, was it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a more powerful force for good. But my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking.
Okay, see, you know what? For once, that's actually a good excuse.
What? That they gotta hang out with children? I don't really like it. It's kind of a
Charity
creepy
work.
excuse.
Charity
work's never an excuse.
In a
Well, I guess
way,
it is always
we
an
are
excuse.
also charity work.
No, we're a charity case.
That's what I mean.
I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. This lady has already spoken for. Good day to you, miss.
Wow.
What?
Rude.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Now we're off to the Sapphire Exchange.
You should really be touching these crystals as you're passing them if you don't have them already.
I don't know which ones I
Have you
have.
come to tell me the news, soldier? Well, I've already heard it. Seems that would-be savior of Ulda's refugees went and got himself killed. Not by your hand. He was just as much a pawn as the hapless cast-off he sought to deceive. Huh? Not why you're here? You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. You're a dick.
Damn.
A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. All right, done.
Wow, straightforward.
Yeah. Why
Now
don't you
back to the Royal
go
Promenade. We are
fuck
going the
yourself?
wrong way to go to the Aether Crystal.
Search. Dance. No results. Oh, there's some battle dance materia.
No,
it's
you need
just
to look at.
tenacity.
You need to look for
it's
a
emotes.
book. So it'd be
Yeah,
etiquette.
books.
Dance of the Fire. Oh. Etiquette?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, how do I spell etiquette? Did I did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Spell etiquette.
It's not a word you have to spell very often. Like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's why. Yeah. Etiquette. Oops.
Well
Matching.
bred? Ew. Oh, they mean bread. Apples with a plum. How to enjoy a delicious apple. What?
So you want to look for the bee's knees. Is the bee's knees, gold dance, and the Varian dance. Oh no, these are all. Sorry, they're all MGP. You have to buy them at the gold saucer.
No.
So is there not any at the thing? Shiver confirms scheme, fist pump, lean,
Doesn't look
bread.
like it. Let me filter it by.
How expensive are these books?
Rice ball. I love donuts.
What?
220,000. Jesus Christ.
Christ, that's ridiculous.
Well,
why would anybody pay
that's
that much
Mog
for these
Station.
emotes, man?
Mog Station.
because it's role
Mog
playing.
Station, Mog Station, Mog Station, Mog Station.
Making your little avatar that makes all the faces and looks like the thing is like the whole thing. Don't you have to pay real money to get married?
Yes, you do. To have it be a big fancy event with the items and.
Well, no, you pay money so you can get the wedding rings, and the wedding rings make it so that when you're in a party with the person that you're married with, you get bonus experience.
Yeah.
It is worth
and
it.
There's also
my
an
other
exclusive
character's married.
mount and a couple other things. that
Yeah, you get the
for
dumb
a higher
2-seater
tier package.
chocobo.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm seeing, so there's one dance called the Yol dance, which is you get it doing the Namazu daily quest. Another dance, Charmed, which you get from the Nada daily quest.
Yeah, we can keep going. I thought you said that they would just be at the market, so I tried looking for one.
Well, I guess he thought they were,
but not so
not.
much.
Yep.
Let's go talk to this asshole.
At, Chamber of Rule.
We already have that one, right? We already have the Manderville dance?
Probably not.
That's a quest one we can easily do.
We only have ball dance.
Yeah, we only have the stately dance.
So we could get we only have ball dance? So we can get step dance, harvest dance, and Manderville dance are the three that we can get by a quest. They're very quick quests.
Let's finish this up.
Yeah.
How fared you, hero? What hidden gems did the streets of Oldal offer you up for your unrelenting gaze?
Wait, where is he at? Is he at the airship?
He's right back where we met him last.
Chamber of Rule.
Yep.
A single Alamegan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part to the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, hero. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. Domination.
Do it. Do it without us, please.
You are concerned by the Syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon our outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea.
All right. Do you guys want to go get some more dances?
Well, I would say yes, except for the fact that we're being carted off.
Airship cutscene.
For once, we get to enjoy the luxury of being brought to our destination. Maybe.
Look how pretty the sky is.
Oh, look, it's an onion. Who left that on the ground? Or garlic, sorry. Garlic.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience. Since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose.
Hail
Yet I have
Hydra.
known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Awkward moment is awkward.
We didn't go anywhere. You fucking lied.
Wait, are we still there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Wait.
God damn it. We gotta go back ourselves.
We're not even on the... What the fuck? Where are we on the ship? That's so confusing.
Where are you going?
To wrap it up, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a market board here if we need to buy.
Well, she
anything
could talk about how much she,
No,
how
this
much
is
she
an
didn't
explicit
trust
mistake.
us. She went on to such lengths about how she doesn't trust this operation. It's like, then why did you approve it?
I mean, you're not going to say no.
And it's all like, we seem more divided than ever before. Shouldn't we be happy they're taking the initiative? I was like, why don't you just fucking unite then? If you all want to be united, Jesus.
That's not how government works, Keith.
All of their
Government's a lot of hem and hawing.
All of their leaders keep saying they want to do it, but
and red tape. Don't forget the red tape.
You do it, Magic Hero. I'll also be the head of government. What do any of them do all day?
Sit around on their asses with their thumbs up their ass? I don't know.
That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. But I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Hero. I am certain the antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties.
Wow! Oh, speaking of the antecedent, she has a quest for us. Oh no! Wow! Do we want to accept this quest and then call it a night?
Sure. It's gonna be a lot of reading. Let's do it.
Greetings, Hero. Alphino tells me that all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scions shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alphino to see that all is in readiness. So I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slaftborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? No, I don't wanna. Why can't you send, I don't know, one of the new recruits as a hazing? I don't know.
They don't want to overtax us.
Hey, can you do one last thing for me? Hey, can you do one more thing for me? Hey, I know I said we were gonna overtax you, but I have one more thing.
Just one more thing. Just one more. Bird's still here in chat. He really has nowhere else to go. Poor sick boy.
Yep.
Melting into his chair. What's that sound?
Sorry, I was reading a tweet that Chris posted. There was like a panel from one of those shitty Jesus comics, and it's like, most people reject this message. They hated Jesus because he told them the truth, and he's quote tweeting someone who said missed failed because the puzzles were bad.
Shitty Jesus comic.
Yeah, remember there used to be those like shitty Jesus comics that came out?
What is this shitty like, Jesus comic? Why are you talking to him, Andrew? He said he was calling it.
Oh.
You fool.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll decline.
None of us are listeners.
I will decline the quest.
I'm kind of tired, and we can always do this tomorrow or whenever while we're waiting for.
Well, no, tomorrow we'll be doing raiding.
Yeah. Tomorrow are raids.
Tomorrow is raiding day. Until we finish them.
Which will never happen.
Why?
Because we're going to constantly fail.
I guess we have like 6 more bosses to go.
Maybe we're halfway through the raid.
I don't know how many more we have left,
I thought it was 15, and next step is like 9.
I'm pretty sure we're doing
Hopefully we get a few more speed bump bosses as opposed to the ones that take 3 hours.